Will you attack my army? No. Let's march our way into Kabul. Now, we could build 1 infantry, but that's about it. We really do need to get our army sorted out. Oh, 5 prestige, research point modifier, tax efficiency, diplomatic points. Oh, we can actually do some more stuff here as well. Appoint Amir Kabir. Research point modifier goes up even more. Suppression point gains goes down. We'll get you for sure. Oh, we can now establish this. 6,000. Hell yeah, dude. We get reform system for free. Which is you. Oh, excellent. I'll definitely take it. Now we're already at 65%. I'm hoping once we take Kabul, smugglers, dodge traders, yeah, let's ignore them for now. Kiva is at war with Russia. I'm gonna tell you right, you know, Kiva, you can have military access. Will I just lose this battle immediately? Yes, I will. Okay, cool. Will we get stack wiped? Yes, we will. But if I take Kabul, we're at 27. They won't accept that. Are you mobilized? No. I don't have an army. Kalkan. You will not accept an alliance. Kara will not join the war. It'll be on 7th October, 30th October, 14th October. I might just get stack wiped actually. Sick. But no, we can barely escape by going through here. We need to build 2 infantry. They got a large army. I'll admit that, okay? They're gonna take back Kabul. Oh, you're actually just gonna give up, even though you're definitely winning. Okay, lose consciousness. Now, let's go to Tehran. Did you get more research points? Well, right now we're at 10,000, so I think we did get more research points from something. We can change our national value. Productivity, autocracy, equality, liberty. Because right now we're on traditionalism, which is bad. We don't want that. Liberty, research point goes down. Reactionaries get very mad. Equality. National confusion. It lasts for a decade. What happens? Simulation rate goes up. More social reform. Immigrant attraction doesn't mean anything. Commerce tech bonus. Ruling party support. Tax efficiency goes up. You're pretty good. You know, let's go for productivity. We're now going to be a productive Persia. There are some rebels organized in the country. But if you ignore them, then we're doing okay. Keep on building infantry. Go to Tehran. I mean, who wants to rise up? Yeah, there's a little bit of rebel power for reactionaries and for the Pashtuns. Because militancy, I'll admit, it's quite high, okay? It's quite high at the moment. We're now 22% liberal. Get more troops in the capital. We'll spend all of our money on the military just in case. In case the rebels want to rise up at some point. But right now, I would say this is a pretty good Persia. We're already looking pretty nice, assuming the British again don't try to kill us. But if Britain doesn't try to kill us, then we're golden. We did get stack white before. We have 1% soldiers. I think 1% is about the cap when you're not civilized. Let's go to the next province. Kandahar. Let's not make soldiers in areas that are hostile towards us. 0.6%. Okay, we can get some more soldiers here. You got a thick Persia. It's looking quite nice. So we're at 65%. Administration reform is not good. We don't want that. We got a lot of education reform right now, so that's education efficiency. We're at plus 20% for that right now. Tax efficiency goes up by 10%. I mean, industrial concern would get us up to 90%, which is pretty good. So they should probably go 10%. We're at 12,000 right now. We'll just kind of see which one shows up. Your 13,000 for more tax efficiency would get us more money, which is never a bad thing. Yeah, we got one Pashtun Patriot. There are some movements in the country, but none of them really have enough anger yet to want to do anything against the government. And we're now at a 4-3, which is not a bad ratio. One of them is part of the Pashtun Patriots, but if you'd ignore them, we're doing okay. Bob's execution. All the Shia intellectuals get one militancy. No matter what, we're getting militancy. You know, just let them go. The intellectual will be a little mad, but that's about it. What's our goals for the run? Basically try to become a decent secondary power and control most of Arabia. That's basically it. Other than that, we don't really have a set goal in mind. Okay, we're very close where we need to be. We're actually 7.17 research points. That's actually not that bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay, administration reform, 10% for 13,000 is bad. 13,000 for use pretty good. Yeah, so again, financial reform, right? 80%. So any 20% would do it, but I don't think there is any 20%. So I'm guessing... No, you're 20. You're 20 for... I think like 18,000 versus the rise of total power. Conservatives and reactions lose militancy. Amir Kabir is getting more and more power in the country. He's now coming to the position of chief minister and chief of the army. The situation now could be dangerous, especially while the Shah remains young. Popularity is still low, both in the court and abroad. Okay. The reaction of the conservatives get more mad. The liberals will be a little mad here. But the liberals will be pissed. We will just exile him. We don't need to make him too upset. And, you know, our trade policy will just be generic. Keep it flexible for now. How much are we making off tariff? 45 is okay. Oh, energy body, 45. Welcome. Anything else happening in the world? I like this. What is this flag? Okay, the Second Anglo-Sikh War has begun. You are now going to become a puppet of the UK. I'm hoping that the British don't just try to enforce demands over Afghanistan a second time. Otherwise, we're going to be having a bad day. Can you build any more units? The answer is no. I mean, let's see. What do we need for our pops to actually promote up to soldiers? For you to promote to soldiers, you would need below 0.8%. Okay, so if anything more than 0.8%, they don't really want to promote. But far as that 0.1%, so we should get a lot of promotion here. Hi, Yippee, welcome. What's everybody else around here doing? Nothing, like, too surprising or out of the ordinary, I would say. I mean, Mexico is going to be starting to eventually lose to the United States. We'll fight the flu as much as we possibly can. Sweden still owns Norway. Any funky great powers right now? I mean, Two Sicily's a little bit of a funky great power. And we're friendly with Britain. Britain might actually try to put us underneath their sphere. If we go under their sphere... Oh, we're losing population because of the plague. Right, okay, we don't need to worry about that then. If there's an epidemic, then there's an epidemic in Persia. Nothing I can really do to stop it. It just is what it is. Yeah, so if you need 20%, you are 19,600 points versus 13 plus 7 is more expensive. We're just gonna get industrial progress. Tobacco protest. They must be independent. Reactionaries get very upset. Or the intellectuals get very mad. I mean, I think, aren't the reactionaries already, like, 100% pissed at us? I mean, you're all relatively conservative. Minority culture, war exhaustion, nationalism, Western influences. I mean, the liberals are okay. Everyone else is pissed. But no, there's some... Who are... The slaves are very liberal. Everyone else is very conservative in the country. How many slaves are in the... 170,000 is a decent amount. Deal, the state must be independent. You know what? You're already so pissed off. Foreign trading post. You are a... No. Well, you know what? Let's just lose militancy right now. At least a little bit of militancy. A compromise. For the greater good. We get isolationist. They shall submit or pay the price. A harsh treatment of the Alma pro popular manifestations have riots throughout the country. Fear and instability might specifically do not act. For the greater good. We lose 4 prestige. Isolation until the end of the game. Cannot be bought. Did you give on the Damajupai game? Basically, yes. We're not continuing on with that. If we start another EU4 campaign, they already support the Ulema. $50,000. We lose research points. Conservative gets militancy. Conservatives lose militancy. I mean, consciousness going up is okay. I'm not worried about consciousness. Well, we lost a lot of intellectuals. I think we killed like a decent chunk of the intellectuals in the country. Which is not great. 1.2% in Kandahar. Actually, maybe annexing Kandahar actually probably reduced our literacy rate. I don't really know. Let's get some more intellectuals in Kandahar, even though it's not a core territory. Sailor Confederation. And you are now a Russian puppet state. And eventually you're going to expand into Kokand and Bukhara as well. I just don't know when exactly that's going to be. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, ignore that. Just throw my forward on the floor. We don't need to worry about it for right now. And we do a lot of money. This money right now is going to be really, really useful for once we actually do Westernize. We'll be able to spend a ton of money increasing infrastructure, increasing or building factories. A bunch of stuff that we definitely need to get done. And I think, like, if we look at, well, we have 4,000 points. We need 20,000. I guess we can, like, we can do the math, right? And the phone that I threw on the floor, I need to pick it back up so I can use the calculator. Are you at war with the Russians? Guess what? No, you're at war with Kokand. I'm still gonna say no because I don't care about you anymore. You served your purpose, Bukhara. And you're actually also at war. Oh, everyone's just ganged up on Kokand. Demand you become a puppet. You want your cores back. Well, I mean, Russia is being very aggressive. Okay, no. Open up the calculator. If we need, let's just say 15,000 points. 15,000 points over the 6.09 we generate. That's 2,463 days. Which is about a little over 6 years. So around 1860, we should be Westernized. You know, Russia? Yeah, you can come to our territory. Why not? And we're about to be put under the British sphere of influence. We're going to lose all of our tariff money. But I think that's kind of okay. The Ottomans are also now in the... Ottomans are now in the British sphere. What we're hoping for, eventually the Ottomans... Much like in our Serbia game, we'll eventually try to defy Europe and control and dominate the Balkan. And the rest of the world is not going to like it, which will make everybody hostile towards the Ottoman Empire, which is good for us because it means that nobody will back them in any conflict, and we can just kind of slowly swoop in, annex Iraq, annex, you know, all these people down here. Of course, the British might want to intervene at some point. But once we become a Westernized nation as well, we can just kind of do the colonization casus belli, which is way easier. Oh, decision. We actually get 2 military reforms for free. Purchase foreign weapons, person for ships. $45,000. You get advanced constructions for free. Which one do you give us? You give us foreign naval officers, but you give us 2, right? Army school and foreign. The die is cast. Well, thank you. Now we're only 90% of the way there. So we actually have just saved some time. Actually, no, we did lose some research points there, so never mind. I lied. But we're definitely closer where we were. Actually, it's probably because we got put into the British sphere. This is why we just eventually got options to that. Also, the Ottomans are at war with Russia. Is this a Crimean war? Yes, it is. The British did not intervene at all. Well, it's just a French-Ottoman war at the moment. And again, we lost all our tariff money because we're no longer an independent country. But being in a British sphere has its own benefits. Namely, that Russia definitely can't attack for these areas anymore. Which is nice for me. I mean, what do you even want to do against them? Ignore you for now. United States still work with Texas. You want to cut the Ottomans down to size. Can France even actually move troops into this area? Oh, you're now at war with Britain because Britain's intervened. I'm not too sure actually what your plan is. Austria is at war. Why is Austria at war with Russia? It's just a war of honor. Okay. Sure, if you want to. Go right ahead. So Russia is essentially at war with all of Europe, which is not good for them. I'm sure they're having a bad time with it. I mean, they might end up killing the Ottomans, but it's hard to say. Ah, shit. Right. I managed to spill my drink all over myself. Very cool. Okay, Europeans harassed. Round of usual suspects. All pups will get... Well, yeah, just kill 5% of the population. There we go. Yeah, cut spending here, cut import cost, crank education, and cut military spending as well. We want education to be as good as possible. Bukhara, I'm going to tell you, I don't want the alliance. I got a feeling that you're not going to last a long time. Oh, now you're also at war with Poland. And we'll see how that kind of plays out for the Russians. I mean, how many troops does Russia even have right now? 116 divisions. They are mobilized. You got 85. You have 2, which is not very impressive. But I believe in Congress Poland. I believe they have a chance to succeed. It's not a great chance, but it is a chance. Okay, we can have purchase foreign weapons and purchase foreign ships. For only $3,000. Do any of you unlock 2? You unlock advanced constructions for $45,000. 5%. And the foreign ships is foreign naval officers, which is also 5%. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll purchase foreign weapons